Hello walkers, and welcome to City Walks. In this case we're in Zion National Park. My name is Henry and I'll be your proxy walker today, your virtual travel guide. We are on the Angels Landing Trail this morning. I did not do the full walk. I'm going to walk you up here real quick. It was kind of terrifying, honestly, but traveling Mel and our oldest did it, and it's pretty incredible. I'm always a little leery of talking around all these people. Amazing views up here. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do that. It is a beautiful, beautiful way up here. Oh, lots and lots of people. We caught the first bus this morning, which was totally full at 7 a.m. before sunrise. And I got about 100 yards in to where they were doing the chains and decided that that was not for me. So
I was just like, woo.
Yeah. If you've been to Zion, Angels Landing or Zion, or have some special memories, hope you'll leave them in the comments below.
No big deal, we got that.
We're gonna go down this way. You can see how many people are here, and when you're making the hike, you can see other videos on the way out there, the narrow sections, and you can imagine what that's like. It's sheer drops on the other side. I'm super proud of my son and Melinda for doing that. But we're going to have some great views on the way down. It's pretty steep. We're going to go down here and we'll hit a section called Walter's Wiggles. Oh, excuse me. Sorry. Thank you. And you'll see how steep it is, but we'll have some great views at the bottom. It's about, I want to say 1,200 feet of elevation as we go down. And about a mile and a half to the point where we were starting. I'm going to show you the wiggles here. And I think we're starting at about, sorry. We started about, at the top there where we started was about 53. I think totally it's 55. Maybe a little bit more, but we'll go down to about 43. Hopefully these turns aren't too much. Hi there. I didn't tell you the time and the temperature, but it's 9:30 and probably in the 40s, maybe 50s. I don't know what that is in Celsius off the top of my head. It was an interesting walk on the way up. Everybody's early on rushing to try and beat the crowds a little bit, and it had this feeling of a pilgrimage almost. Hi there. Go up here and look over the edge real quick. Hi there. Oh.
Yeah.
Found it and
Sorry.
but it's also just like a total fucking crush it.
Oh. Sorry about the language there from those folks. Look how beautiful this is.
I don't know if I could do it.
It's also interesting to think about the folks that built this trail in the 1930s. It was a Civilian Conservation Corps project. You can see the brickwork, stonework. And then the whole trail isn't paved, of course, but here it is, and it's done with traction in mind. All right. See the trail winding down there. Little fall colors to go with it. Oh, I love the lighting here. Isn't that amazing? Looking down that canyon. I think this is called Icebox Canyon or Refrigerator Canyon. I can't remember, because it doesn't get a lot of sun, so it doesn't really warm up during the day. It stays nice and cool. Hanging over the side a little bit. We'll get a nice view up canyon here as well. There are signs actually. Yeah, I hear people having a good time, enjoying themselves. That the Mexican spotted owl lives in this canyon. They do ask for quiet, so if you're making your way up here, hope you will do that. It's interesting to see these giant trees. You know, these trees are 60 feet tall. It's right there in the middle of the canyon. Able to make the most of the light they do get, I guess. All these plants. But you can see the sun is going to pass through that opening, and they'll only get an hour or two of light, I think, would be my guess. I don't really know. Coming up on Traveling Mill. Love that. Right.
Yeah, but it's been crazy crowded during the pandemic because so many people are going to Yellowstone instead of going on their international trips.
Yeah. You know, it's fun to have all country.
Yeah. It's a beautiful thing. All right, well, have fun. He's all, I was just, oh my God. Yeah. To be 14 years old, right? Oh.
Look how awesomely relaxing this is. Soothing. Beautiful canyon. Love it. I always want to, I was saying earlier in the morning on our way up that I always forget to bring our sticks. And then I keep putting on my mental list to stick them in our car so I'll have them. And then I keep forgetting to do that too. Hi there. Take a look down here and let some folks pass. The sound really kind of bounces around in here. It's kind of nice. You can see this patina on the rock, this sort of, I'm not going to touch it, but it's this black stuff that forms over the centuries. And a lot of times when you see pictographs, they'll have etched that away. I don't know of any pictographs in this canyon, but they're certainly in the region. We've seen them. I'm going to clean the lens real quick. I think I might have had a little smudge on the lens. I apologize.
Morning.
Morning. Good morning. Hi there. Trees laid across the path there. See, I guess this is where the quiet zone is for the owls. Getting about to where the trail opens up out of the canyon here. See how awesome the views are.
when we get up there.
Oh, look at this.
You want to be down here?
This. Hi there. Look at that view. Absolutely stunning. And that's the Virgin River down there.
Yeah. Yeah, I think so.
Oh, stunning views. Love the light streaming through the gaps there. Seriously, you guys, Zion is a pretty amazing place. It's crowded, a lot of other visitors, but absolutely amazing.
And then you had already knocked out an hour.
Right?
Yeah, when we get to the switchbacks, that's when.
Hi there. Morning.
Christy, the words.
Maybe.
Morning.
Morning.
Oh my gosh, everybody. I love this view. Yeah. There's one thing I know about traveling Mel. She likes to pass people on the trail. I mean, oh, these colors, these views, and the rock too. Oh my gosh. It's hard to even describe these things. Hopefully the video will do a little bit of justice. The scale is just immense.
The next one looks horrendous.
And then that one up there was like,
These big cacti. It's interesting to see the foliage, or not foliage, I guess, the plants change as we get out of the canyon and lose altitude and get more light, maybe a little less water. As leaves.
Jen's got it. I got mine on.
How 10 people saw me?
Are there?
No, noon would be loving me today.
Are there?
I'll find a good spot here to.
There. You can see how many people are going up here. Not all of them will go out onto the actual end, such as I, but you can imagine how crowded it gets up there. And maybe Traveling Mel will lend me a couple photos that illustrate that if they got it. They did see a California condor, which I'm super envious of. Like very close, but you know, on a 2-foot wide section of rock,
I see.
it's a lot of people.
Yeah.
That is.
And that's
And then.
maybe right there.
Yeah.
I feel good.
I was scared of heights, so I went up as far as I felt comfortable. Yeah, and then it got a little narrow, and I'm like, yeah.
But it's a nice trail.
I know some of you guys, a lot of you guys, enjoy hearing me talk. I'm not talking on as much on this one, I can notice. Hope that's okay. That's not by intent, it's just sort of me absorbing the morning. This trail starts at stop number 6 on the shuttle bus, and you cannot, at least during until December, I think, you can start to drive up here, but they restrict traffic. There's a gate, an automatic gate that will keep out cars. I suppose you could ride your bike up here, but this trail the stop number 6 is the Grotto stop, and there's another trail I believe that goes off to the east from the main canyon. Right. I think these are what are these? Juniper trees or cedar trees? I'm not sure which. It's interesting to hear people comment on the camera sometimes. It's an Osmo Pocket 2 if you're curious. Now that sunlight's doing a number on this camera. That's the downside of these wide angles. It sometimes can be hard to get the sun out of the frame. The shuttle driver on the way in, morning, was saying they have a new California condor chick, not a new one, but a California condor chick that is been getting raised here in the canyon. I think 7 months old, they said. I think that's super exciting. If you're not aware, I think there's less than 100 in the wild. It could be low now. They've been bringing them back for decades, or trying to. But they were getting hammered by lead poisoning, I believe, because they'd go find hunters' carcasses and they would ingest lead from the bullets, and they'd get lead poisoning, and it's still a problem for them. Obviously, inside the park there's no hunting, but they have a very large range. And then I just read recently that in a zoo, I believe, there was two examples of parthenogenesis, where the two females had chicks that had no father. Genetic testing showed that they didn't have any of the male's DNA, which is interesting to think about. First time I heard about that was in Jurassic Park, that movie.
Yeah, it's fine with me.
Here's the shuttle bus on the road across the way, if you can see it without the sun. There we go, boom. It's got a bus and then a trailer for people. And I believe they recently converted those to natural gas, which, isn't quite as good as electric, but it's better than gas powered, like petrol, I guess. But one of the nice things is, to me, they seem a lot less loud, and it adds a lot to the park experience. Hi there.
Hey.
Okay. Find that unpleasant.
Mi mamá me levanta.
Love hearing how happy people are on this trail. It's awesome. So there is from whence we came. You can see the little notch on the right of the bottom there. That's where we came out of the canyon. I was going to say thanks, but I guess that's not really what he was getting at. Oof. Love the gnarled nature of a lot of these trees. It's tough going for them in here. There. There's another shuttle bus. You see how frequently they run. I think the schedule has them running every 15 minutes, but it seems like they're a little quicker. Hi there. Good, how are you guys? Oh, that's awesome. Seeing a little baby coming up the trail. A couple pregnant women earlier. Good for them, man. Hey there, how you doing? Love the sound of that river. Not sure the mic's picking it up. At the grotto stop, there's also a restroom facilities there, and there's actually where we started. I don't know if you saw it, I didn't point it out, but there's a restroom up there as well. I think it's probably a pit toilet, I assume, but still, which makes a lot of sense. You'd hate to have a bunch of human excrement lying around. Oh, there's turkeys down there. There. I don't know if you can see them with that sunlight, but just some black dots down there. Flock of wild turkeys. That's cool. there. I think this is probably one of the, there's a couple more over there, more filmed trails in the world, it being so extreme. There's a river. It's the Virgin River. I think I mentioned that earlier. There.
How's it going?
Good. Starting to warm up there. It's supposed to be in the 70s later today. Again, I'm not sure what the Celsius is on that. And I don't have cell service in here, so I can't look it up. Hi there. Hi there. Hi there. Hi.
We just hiked a mile.
Oh no, those folks went up the wrong trail. Okay, and this is Grotto Falls Trailhead and stop number 6 for the shuttle bus. We're gonna call it here. Thank you guys for joining us. I highly, even if you don't want to walk out to the actual landing, such as myself, I highly recommend that hike. It's steep, but doable. It's not that long. And just take plenty of water. Go in the morning if you can. Absolutely stunning views at the top and just a beautiful canyon and all that other stuff. So hope you've enjoyed this hike. Please share with your friends. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed. And oh, I didn't even talk about the comments, how much I enjoy your comments. So leave us your comments, your memories, your corrections, your adjustments, whatever. And we will see you again soon. Until then, keep on stepping.